Okay, I got my hands on a 17-inch laptop. It's a HP dv7. Let me just go over the specs for the final time here. It's the i7. It's 1.6, and you could turbo boost it to 2.8. It has six gigs of RAM that comes standard, or you could upgrade it to 8. So there's two DIMMs. It has Blu-ray drive. It has a 17-inch 0.3 display. It could only do 16 times 900. It comes 1 terabyte of hard drive, but two 500 gigs of hard drive. So there's 2 slots for hard drive. It's ATI Mobility Radeon HD 5650 graphics. Other than that, I think I told you all the specs. So that's the specs of this 17-inch laptop. That's like not plastic. That's like brushed aluminum. Over here is your grill, VGA, Internet, HDMI, SATA, and USB 3.0, headphone and head jack, and SD card slot. Over here you have your Beats speaker, and there is no Wi-Fi off and off here, so just your speaker. Over here you have your 2 USB ports and your DVD-ROM here. It says DVD-Ray. Your power jack here and your Kingston lock. At your back you have absolutely nothing. And that's how this HP dv7 is. You can see some kind of painted or engraved design over here. That doesn't look like it's not gonna let light. That's just looks like a metal plated piece. And let's open it up. Okay, so over here it says iCore 7, Windows 7, yada yada, fingerprint reader over there. Your touchpad is black. At first, this is not metal at all. This is not plastic at all. I owned a I owned a Pavilion dv7-4000, something like that, and that was all plastic, and there was a lot of flex here, and this is brushed aluminum. It's not plastic at all, and it does have the engraved design also over here. Feels very sturdy. It doesn't feel plastic. That's all you need to know. Either it's plastic or it's metal feeling or it's sturdy feeling, and no plastic at all. Let's turn it on first. So that's your power button over there. It is a chiclet keyboard. It's not illuminated. There's no LED lighting on the keyboard. I'll get to the mouse track later. There's no lights over here. No light whatsoever. Just plain look. Plain. Only lights are these that's coming out. Either it's hard plastic or it's aluminum, brushed aluminum. So That's a good thing. That's not plastic. I started to dislike plastic laptops. As you wait here, that's your 17 and that's your 15. So you could see like a very slight difference, but it does make a world of difference. I wish right now laptop does 20-inch, but I know in the survey people don't like the 20 because it's too big, but some people like 20-inch laptops to replace their desktops and not prefer the monitor. So you could hear that's your Beats audio, but that doesn't really matter because laptop is all about your speakers that you're gonna hook up externally. But I guess sound card with Beats, whatever, Beats speakers. If you don't want speakers, external speakers, then laptop is good with Beats, so it's better speakers. And there's subwoofer at the bottom. So I don't know what that light is. I just got this laptop. That light is indicating something. Maybe it's like telling me try it on. So let's get closer. Okay, so this is how your keyboard is set up. Nothing fancy, just chiclet and plain keyboard. If you want to know what kind of F key option you want to see, then there's brightness, your monitor thingy, your fast forward, play, style, back, volume up, volume down, mute, Wi-Fi. That's your Wi-Fi. Nothing after that, everything standard. Keyboard pad here, and then blah blah blah, your keys over here. And never saw this type of mouse trackpad. Feels very nice. It feels like sandpaper, but it feels like, you know, it does have more grip. It doesn't feel like it's plastic at all. It's not plastic. It feels like you're rubbing on like a rock. So that's a plus, because I really starting to hate laptops with plastic pieces. So it feels like you're rubbing on a rock instead of a plastic. Then that's your right click, left click, and your right click and left click is also rubbing like a rock. This is one piece. It's not separated whatsoever. It just have this paint right here that separates it, and this is your function, and that's your whole rock, rock sanded type of feel, and that's awesome. I never had this type of trackpad before, and this type of feel is going the right way. It feels very nice. Let me see if it has pitch to zoom. Actually, it's not connected to Wi-Fi, so I don't know if it has pitch to zoom. It might have pitch to zoom, but that doesn't matter if it doesn't or whatever. If it does, it does. Doesn't. But it seems like it will have pinch to zoom. Sorry. But that. So that's your like first look in this HP dv7. Okay, I know that I said that 15-inch and 17-inch doesn't make a difference, whole lot of difference, but it really does make a difference if you're right up front. Like that's your 15, right? And then like that's your 17. It's like, wow, you could do more. You could do more, like if you're rendering a video or if you're editing a video, your screen could take full screen, right? And then it's gonna get chopped down to four pieces, and then over here where your timeline is, and you have to sacrifice because of your monitor. But this thing looks like you won't need any space. But if you're doing work over here, you have to crop it, and that's pain in the asshole. I want to give you more closer look. It says Intel i7 inside, Windows 7, ATI Mobility Radeon Premium Graphics, supports Microsoft DirectX 11. Also, it has your Beats logo over there, and these are your speakers where they come out. This is definitely not cheap feeling or looking at all. It looks and feels very metal. I love that. I love metal laptops now. I hate plastic. I keep on saying this, but I fucking hate plastics. That says Beats Auto over there in red. HP logo over there. Pavilion. So this is a Pavilion. I'm sorry. Pavilion dv7 over there. It has glossy frames, and that is your webcam, HP True Vision. And last but not least, I said before that it doesn't look like it's gonna light up, but that is gonna light up. The logo right there. So that's pretty cool. And also another logo will be saying Blu-ray over here, and this is brushed aluminum, I think, and it's plated with it. So that's awesome. And there's your indicators. There's lights coming out here, and if you finger scans, the light will light up over there or something like that. Overall, I'm very impressed. I didn't have any high expectations. It was HP that I had a bad experience with the HP Pavilion dv7-4090, something like that. It was very plasticky, and I didn't really like it, so I didn't have any expectation buying this one. But I have it, and now observing it first look I'm impressed by the metal parts. I'm impressed by the rock feeling. I'm impressed by the rock trackpad. It's not rock, I know that, but it feels like rock. Not plastic at all. So, keyboard much better compared to the one that I had before. Chiclet, I kind of like chiclet. Whatever, has some indicator lights. Speakers, I know it's gonna be good because it's Beats, and that's the whole purpose of them pushing it, I guess. But I bought it for specs, and it has what I wanted, and the 17-inch workspace is much better than the 15-inch. That's a big plus. I'm impressed. I don't like the boatware that they have in here, but you could just uninstall those. I really like the design, how it feels more secure, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna break because it's cycled brushed aluminum. And the protecting of the plug when you plug in your USB and such, you don't need to worry that you're gonna crack it open or something like that. So that's another plus. However, that I do feel that they should have done more like cool looking lights or like stuff here, but it also looks very nice, very neat like this too. I like the engraved design over here. I love engraved design. This is pretty cool. I think they should keep on continuing with the engraved design and design like dragons or cool stuff instead of just this pattern design. They should do like customizable imprints. But that's just my thing. So this is very nice, and it's nice to see something coming out from HP that's very nice feeling and very thought out design and product. So thanks for signing off for the second time. Thanks for watching.